amazing feeling right now to be able to bring a championship to the community of the Ninth Ward at George Washington Carver. My feeling right now is I'm just so proud of these kids, man. The way that they competed all year, the way that they fought through their adversity, went through their struggles, and it's an amazing feeling, man. It's a wonderful feeling.
Coach, is this, 3 years in the making? You go from playing road games, you get to the top 28 through that. Last year, you go through a lot of stuff with certain issues with home games, all this other stuff. You get to the championship, you lose by 1 point, you're back, you win it all. Is this redemption for you and the Carver Rams?
Definitely, man. It's one of those moments where we just thought about everything that was constantly happening to us, and we didn't make excuses. We just looked at ourselves and just tried to figure out a way to be better every single day, to come back to this moment and be victorious.
What made the difference in the first quarter?
Our urgency. We've been talking about urgency all year long. Just the importance of just taking everything serious, being sharp for every single moment. And I think these kids displayed that for 32 minutes. Being locked in, being together, being disciplined.
Did you think Willie Anderson's hot start early took a lot of pressure off of Solomon and Dorian, the way they're playing, and it seemed like everything eased in after that?
I think the way Dorian started off kind of set the tone for the other players that was around him. We talk about having a great start, and someone has to go out there and set the tone. We need 5 guys at all times to be locked in, but we share a basketball. We celebrate each other. So for Willie to come out and set the tone and other guys to catch on to that, it's a wonderful feeling, man, especially in the first half going into the locker room.
Kind of talking about Willie, I don't remember Willie playing on the ball as much, early on in his career. What made you and your staff, put Willie on the ball? 'Cause I really feel like that was the difference, as y'all got better and better this season.
Man, I can remember when Willie was a freshman coming up the stairs, and I chased him around the building all year long trying to get him to take basketball seriously. And I just started telling him, "You're gonna be great. I believe in you. We believe in you." And at the beginning of this year, we asked him to play point guard. That was unfamiliar for him, but he wasn't uncomfortable. He was ready to learn. He linked into our coaching staff, and he just kept going after it. And I think his attitude, his demeanor made us overall better. Nobody had a reason to complain when it was uncomfortable. You had to adjust. You had to buy in order for us all to be successful.
Solomon, late in the game, saw you down one end of the floor kind of by yourself. You had your hands on your knees, and you got up, kind of pumped your fist. And then you went and talked to Dorian. Can you kind of tell me what was going through your mind in that moment, if you recall it?
I just felt I really don't got words. Been with this program for 4 years. Every year for the past year we came up short. And for us to just come out and play what we played, all our guys, we cheered each other on. It was just a great feeling.
Dorian, your coach talked about the togetherness and how important that is. Where does that come from, and why is it so important for you guys to have that?
Togetherness. That's what we build our name off of. That in defense. If we stick together, no one can stop us. We went out there all year and we executed together. That's it.
Like you up to this game the night before, were you anxious, nervous, how would y'all describe, how you felt coming in?
The night before I barely sleep. I stood up probably thinking of 40 different ways we could have won this game. Winning by 30, it was actually one of them. So, we just stand up, and I stood up probably until 1 o'clock, watching film, said what we could have done better, defensively and offensively.
Dorian, okay. I'm sorry. Continue.
I would describe the feeling, my feeling as ready. I was locked in. I was ready. I was surrounded by good teammates, good coaches, good support. Everybody supported me, and I was just ready from the start. start of the playoffs, from the start of the season actually. We had to live with this feeling, 365 days, because they could have stressed that enough. Came out, bro. It's a speechless feeling.
Look like you. Go ahead.
Coach, I was impressed with the crowd. Did y'all leave anybody at New Orleans?
I don't know, man. If we left them, they show found a way to tune in. But this school, the Nightwalk community, man, they have a amazing following, and the way that they support these kids through the ups and downs of the season, along this journey that we've been on for the last 3 years, 4 years, for as long as I've been coaching. It's like no other, man. It's a rich basketball coach, and for us to be able to bring a championship back, man, it's gonna be a wonderful feeling when we get back on that bus and we get home.
Do you?
My question for you, man. You know, being a sophomore, you played a lot as a freshman last year, so you got some experience. But to come out of the championship game and go 7 for 9 from the field, score 17 points, and be so efficient, take care of the ball. Just talk about your progression, man, in such a short amount of time to call.
Just having a good work ethic, just putting the time in, getting on it done. Just working, knowing, going back to what Lauren said, 365 days, we fell short last year. And to just know that everything, once we fell short, you gotta start all the way over. So, we had to finish the job this time, it felt good.
Coach, do you feel more pride than anything? We know that your fans came, but McMain fans came. A really good crowd for first game and everything. What you can say about the fans in the city of New Orleans sending a message that even though this is one of the best classes in the state, that we still came out for an 11 o'clock game and watch a championship game. What you can say about the fanfare overall with both Carver and McMain bringing their fans today?
Man, I think New Orleans is the city of love, for the people in the community to see a group of kids doing amazing things like 2 4A teams making it to a championship game 2 years in a row. That's a wonderful feeling for our culture. And for them to come out here and support us this early in the morning, man, we know that we could continue to create change as coaches if we continue to impact these kids in the right way.
What excites you about your program going forward? You're losing some good seniors, but what excites you about next year and beyond?
The opportunity to do it all again. I'm guessing that some people might think that this is it, but we have a great group of coaches. We hungry. We got some young kids. Lawrence Nathan is coming back, Jalen Hicks, and we just gonna keep chopping away and try our best to get right back here.